Welcome back to Championship Soccer Stadium. USL Championship action between Orange County and Lexington Sporting Club. Jessica Jarman and Gary Bailey here. And let's get into the starting lineups. First for head coach Danny Stone. His Orange County side has 2 changes from their 4-2 victory last time out. For the visitors, Lexington Sporting Club, Terry Boss has made the lone change today.
Yeah, a forced change, no Cam Lancaster, so Braudilio Rodriguez starts in that attacking role, but he's supported by Marcus, Epps, and Beer and Firmino there. So a team that got off to a good start. Can they continue?
Can they continue? Indeed. The referee for today's action will be Mohamed Hassan. He'll be assisted by Cameron Silla and Alexander Arita. The 4th official, Rafael Bonilla. It will be Orange County Soccer Club sporting their brand new back to blue jerseys. A little bit of a change from the usual color scheme that we've got a little used to, but they look beautiful nonetheless. Lexington take the kickoff in those dark jerseys with the green trim. Doody driving forwards, has runners ahead of him, squares it. It's controlled by Hagart and pushed further wide. Splitting pass, recovered. It's hung up back post, Doody! Grayson Doody nods it home. And Orange County have the lead.
That is such a good finish. Grayson Doody as a right back getting into that box, adding those extra numbers in the box and heading the ball the back the way it came. Very difficult for a goalkeeper when you do that. Not much that Logan Ketterer can do. Lovely ball played in, but good build-up through the middle as well. We were just talking them up, Orange County, as to how well they knocked that ball around. They got it wide, right down the line there, and then nice little bit of skill. Ball knocked in. Ryan Doghman, see where every one of those defenders is. Just got to keep himself on the right side of that line, which he didn't do.
Little stumble there by Epps. Couldn't get on the possession, but does well to recover. Epps looking to get back on the ball. It's volleyed away from him. Some good control. It's a big switch. Will search for Sargent. He'll take it down. Kieran Sargent. Barbier. Across to Speedy Williams. Epps. Defended. Marcus Epps, a bit frustrating night so far on that right-hand channel. Molina, the El Salvadorian national team player. Molina hangs it up. It's headed down, bobbling around. Hagart puts his body on the line. It's ping-ponging around. And Lexington survive.
Good switch from Molina there. Ball gets headed back in. It's a strike initially from Chris Hagart, and then it comes out to Ethan Zubak, and you're thinking this is going to go in the back of the net.
Logan Ketterer able to prevent conceding goal number 2 of the evening. Risky back pass from Speedy Williams. That's some trust in Ketterer. Ketterer does well. Taken down by Scott. Scott, does he draw the foul? No, he doesn't. And Gary, as we approach 5 minutes to half-time, you have to think that Terry Boss will be encouraged by the way that his side have played over the last quarter of an hour or so.
No, absolutely. They've dominated most of the possession. They've forced Orange County back into that low block for long periods of time, but they're 1-0 down, and that's the thing about Orange County. You've got to find ways to hurt them. You've got to test the goalkeeper, and they haven't done that so far.
Epps looped over, headed over the crossbar in the end.
That's their best chance. This ball's knocked into the box. They haven't been able to. They work so hard to get that one chance there, and Got to head that ball down as best you can, Nick Firmino, but at least he's in the right position. Give him credit for that.
Nick Firmino, who played 8 times with Atlanta United in Major League Soccer last season, is looking for an opportunity to get frequent minutes. Now it's Orange County. Checking for that ball was Hagar. Wasn't able to find the pass in, and instead they'll have to start it all the way back now with Brewitt. Scott. And it does find Hagar now. Hagar! An awkward deflection, and what a save by Ketterer. An acrobatic save off of the deflection.
Yeah, those are tough for goalkeepers. When it gets a deflection, you've got to readjust very, very quickly, which he does.
Service coming in. As it takes an awkward deflection away. Hagar controls. Hagar, is he caught late? He stayed down, Scott plays on. Doody tries to recycle it back into the box. Zubac.
Don't know, maybe not so much at night. I'm sure during the day it is.
Whatever it takes to rep your team's colors, right?
What were they called initially? LA Blue, I think that's what their name was when they very first started.
Just a lone minute of stoppage time. And stoppage time is presented by Solvagari Law Firm. Barbier, seeing if his Lexington side can carve out one last opportunity. Sargent crosses it in, the target Rodriguez. Took an awkward bounce, but able to maintain the ball through Epps. Epps, quick feet. Scott with an important toe poke away. Awkward cross. Cleared out of trouble, but Orange County's pocket is picked. Rodriguez! And just like that, Lexington Sporting Club have the equalizer. Rodriguez able to capitalize on the pocket being picked of Orange County's back line, and they'll go in the break, locked in deadlocks.
Now, this is good play from Lexington, and they've put pressure on. They've been trying to get that angle.
And that goal serves as the last kick of the first half of play. We'll go into halftime locked in a 1-1 draw. Gary Bailey, your thoughts? Chris Hagar stands over the ball. Jessica Charman, Gary Bailey, delighted you're joining us. And we are back underway. 45 minutes remaining. So we look to see if the deadlock can be broken between these two sides. Long direct ball.
Let's see what happens here.
Sargent puts it into the box, back post. Epps, deflection and in. Lexington have grabbed the lead with a deflected strike off of the boots of Marcus Epps.
That's a good bit.
Hagar, little drop of the shoulder to leave the defender on the floor. Chris Hagar skips through another challenge. Doghman. Back to Brewitt. And square to Scott. Scott trying to find a way through this low block. Tom Brewitt to Doghman. Doghman rounds the defense. Trying to find a way to get a cross in. Benalcazar. Brewitt. Benalcazar. Squares it. Beautiful touch. Beautiful feet by Hagar, and then drags the shot wide. For Orange County, this substitution is presented by Medicare, turning setbacks into comebacks. And that'll be the end of Ashton Miles's night, as he is replaced by Mohamadou War.
And it's worth trying something different. You've got fresh legs coming on, fresh mind, different skills. It's just possible that that can break down the opposition's defense.
Just tell Danny Stone right now, throwing everything at it. Time ticking down, under 10 minutes of regulation remaining now. Be interesting to see how much our fourth official, Rafael Bonilla, will show when the time comes. Brewitt. Seja. Sela. Doghman's cross is blocked. Brewitt. Back to Sela. Sela. Doghman. Doghman hangs up the cross. Doody. And over the crossbar again.
Unlucky because he slips. A lovely move. Doghman's ball was a really good one, whipped in there, and Doody's effort blocked, and he just slips as he goes to hit that Haggart. Would it have been in the back of the net if he hadn't slipped? Who can tell? But when he does slip, it just goes.
War trying to regain possession, was unable to do so, but his pressure forces a turnover.
Terry Boss shouting instructions from the sideline now, only 6 minutes away from a famous victory, as I said, will be heard in all the clubs around the USL. It has been a very professional performance. The sort of performance that Orange County are very capable of, getting in the lead and shutting you out. It's exactly what Lexington have done to them.
Ousmane Sela. Sela goes for a curler and smashes the woodwork.
Wow, just over the goalkeeper's head. In the end, the goalkeeper might have got a touch. If it was a little bit wider, it would have been in that top corner. What a strike. Nice.
Ketterer will send this one as far away from his net as possible. It's headed straight back where it came from. A little dink ball forwards. Important defensive interception. Down a player. Chris Haggart wants to capitalize on the space left behind. Haggart to the front post. Ball still alive. And then an awkward slip sees it turn straight back to Doody. Haggart. Deep cross to the back post. Headed back into the danger zone. Lexington clinging on as they launch it forwards. It's been a team collaborative effort in the back line of Lexington Sporting Club. They have 2 minutes to hold on. Haggart, beautiful move. Still in possession. Finds Sela. Ousmane Sela. Haggart hangs the cross over everybody. Benalcazar. War. Barjolo. Deep attack and throwing for Orange County.
Yeah, the finesse has slipped out the game the last few minutes. It's just big balls into the box and big clearances from Lexington.
Another ball searching as it falls to Haggart. Haggart hangs it up and it's headed down off the line and it's scrambled in. It's poked over the line. Point blank range by Mohamadou War.
Wow, incredible. I just wondered for a moment if the goalkeeper, Logan Ketterer, had his hands on the ball or not. I'm pretty sure they will complain that he did. But in the end, it was just a big ball knocked into the box, which they've been doing more and more. It was a lovely ball in, by the way. Header, goalkeeper makes a fantastic save. The ball comes in here and goes out again. Now, this is the ball that's going to come back in from Haggart. Beautiful, tempting.
Goldthorpe towards the backside of the 6, and the final whistle blows. A match full of drama here as Orange County Soccer Club get the 90+7 equalizer.